According to SCP Foundation, Wiki. SCP-101 is an autonomous, sapient, humanoid construct consisting mostly of copper piping, uninsulated copper wiring, and aluminum cans. According to SCP Foundation, Wiki. Description: SCP-201 appears to be a very old piece of medical equipment, superficially resembling an According to SCP Foundation, Wiki. Description: SCP-112 is a steel sit-down roller coaster, formerly known as the Blue Steel Surfer. Built in 19, SCP-112 was marketed as the crown jewel of the amusement park.
What are those black things again? Okay. SCP-100 and 200 and 345.
This is the top result.
Never mind.
Here are some pictures that match.
Oh, he looks like that. He looks weird. What? Wait, what is the rarest SCP?
According to Monster Wiki, fandom, perhaps the...
What kind of SCPs that are good?
Here's what I found.
Top 4. I would rather choose the orange guy that was very small and it looks like my mascot Bun Bun. He looks very cute.
According to SCP Fan and Wiki, fandom, SCPs that serve no threat to humankind are the Foundation.
SCP.
This is the top result.
What does SCP-1111 look like? Yeah.
According to Villains Wiki, fandom, SCP-11111 is an entity with an appearance similar to domestic dog. The size of SCP-11111 varies with its distance from SCP-11112. SCP-1111-1 possesses a white coat and red eyes, both of which glow at luminosities directly proportional to its proximity to SCP-11112.
What is class SCP-111111?
Here's what I found on the web.
Is the SCP Foundation real?
According to Wikipedia, the SCP Foundation is a fictional secret organization documented by the collaborative writing wiki project of the same name, with the abbreviation standing for Special Containment Procedures.
Is SCP real or a game?
According to Wikipedia, SCP, Containment Breach is a horror video game developed by Jonas Rikkonen, Regalis, and based on fictional stories from the SCP Foundation website.
Even real. What is SCP-13579?
Here's what I found on the web.
Who is SCP-111111-2?
According to SCP Foundation, Wiki. SCP-11112 has the appearance of a man hanged by a noose from a tree. The subject wears a faded business suit and dress shoes. Both are too worn to properly identify a manufacturer.
What did he say? Hanged by a tree. A man hanged by a tree?